First of all, welcome to Rise of Cultures. To begin, we enter the Stone Age. This is the first era that you come across outside of the tutorial, welcoming you to the game. The first and foremost important thing to know about this era is that you use your main tree, and this is where you use your research points to develop your capital city. So as you can see here, this is the tree. I've already completed it, but only for this age. Okay. So your research points, they come from a variety of sources, but for now, we only have access to the event buildings, solving incidents, and an LA pot. Obviously, you can't see it on mine because I've got more than 10. The campaign is your main goal and the most substantial part of the gameplay. This is something that you want to be completing as much as you can until you get stuck. Again, here, you'll be playing around with a commander, and that's the one that we've already unlocked, called Herald. He provides you with a boulder smash ability. When placing land that you receive from completing the campaigns, my advice is to work your way around in a single direction. So I'll just put it on here for you. Okay. And this enables you to put buildings down in a jigsaw kind of fashion. Again, not much to worry about at this point, but it becomes increasingly important for the later eras. One thing that you want to get a hang of with each of these eras is that when you're placing your buildings, you notice the happiness indicator in the top right hand corner, which is this one here that I've just turned on. When you turn it on, you get a view of how happy your buildings are, as you can see around here. The happier the buildings, the more efficient they work. So your homes produce more gold, your farms produce more food, and your army camps, which these ones here, your barracks and your range barracks, they produce troops a lot faster. Okay, so for this era, I've centralized most of my main buildings that produce food and that provide me with an army around the cultural sites, the moderate culture site and the compact culture site. Overall, that's boosted the happiness of its surroundings by 100%, as you can see by the big green smiley faces. Material-wise, there's not really anything to be concerned about with this era. Probably one of the only eras that you're friendly. In later eras, food starts becoming a bit more of an issue. But that's what you do, you drag them onto each one of them, and you make sure that you've got them producing food all the time. Now gems, on the other hand, these are your main currency that the developers use to obviously bring in an income, which, if you played a game within the last century, you already know about. So solving these incidents gives you a reward of gems. There's other incidents around as well. Obviously, they're not going to give you gems, but a lot of them will give you food, and some of them will give you research points as well, so you can use that on your tree. Or in further districts like this, in other eras, it'll produce wonders. Okay, so if you're a free-to-play player, then you might want to be conservative with them gems. My advice is to purchase land first, and potentially one luxury farm, as that comes in very handy in later eras. I'll show you this one. So this one right here is a brilliant one to have, especially for the later eras and when events come. Okay, so just to summarize this era, if I'm to say anything, it's just about literally learning the ropes and just having fun. There's nothing really that complex here. Like I said, the one main thing that you can probably do is learn how to place your objects in your city, and that's pretty much about it.